The BET Awards is becoming a bigger disappointment every year. It's almost identical to the female 304 rap industry. It's something we used to be proud of that's been completely destroyed. And no, it didn't happen overnight. We've all been witnessing this race to the bottom for the longest now. Boondocks mocked all of this and basically laid out the plan for the network years ago. You have some people that's just realizing what's been happening the whole time. For those people, I say, hey, better late than never. Glad to see your eyes are open now, and you're obviously on the right side. From the tacky red carpet Magic City uniforms to Teyana Taylor clearly showing that she's always been a girl's girl. Literally, if you know what I mean. And this overall disgusting agenda they're pushing on Black women and Black girls in the name of empowerment and women taking over, when in reality, they're propping up an agenda to not only destroy the Black community, but Black women themselves, they're signing up to be the face of the destruction. Sadly, their need for attention, money, power, and fame is how they all easily sold their souls and went along with the debauchery showcase for the whole world to see. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Before the start of the show, you always have the pre-show and the red carpet. Zero class whatsoever. Everybody was tacky and Sexyy Red wasn't the only one. She wasn't even the worst. And that's saying a lot. She was on the red carpet in her Magic City uniform, throwing ones. I guess she was making it rain for all the other 304s on the red carpet in their Magic City uniforms too. You had a bunch of women showing up in bedroom clothes, a lot of them really showing up in underwear, a bunch of see-through. Young Miami had her behind out, no exaggeration. So many of them looking just like her. Girls in tacky looking stripper clothes, wasn't sure if they would start popping their thought pockets or if they were out working the track looking for a trick daddy. I mean, all of them out there looking like, where's my $40? It was disgusting. Gone are the days that women show up in nice classy gowns. Instead, they're all looking like they're ready for bed with that white fingernail polish and a swing set. No Cassie. The first Asian vice president of the United States of America showed up on the award show pandering. They switched the knob in that robot and activated her black chip for the day. She had on her best Let Me Act Like a Black Woman costume, bringing up the HBCU Howard to connect with the Blacks. She even said she was outside in these streets. Like, girl, we thought you graduated from the streets of Oakland a long time ago. You know, going up and down California with Willie Brown and everybody else. Those married men you had to sleep with to get to the top. But yeah, the vice president said that she was still out here in these streets.
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. As they say, they not like us.
No, they not.
Funny, by the way, I'll say why in a minute. That was the theme of the whole show. Kendrick Lamar's diss about Drake. And you know, anybody from any other country, race, or culture outside of the Black descendants of American slaves. I must say it was hilarious seeing Kamala say they not like us, not realizing that she's also the not like us Kendrick is referring to. You see, Kamala's mom is Asian, her dad is Jamaican. So yeah, Kamala, you're Drake. But for some strange reason, I guess Taraji didn't tell her. Taraji got on stage performing her own remix to the song, talking about they not like us, while dressed up like Kendrick Lamar in the outfit that he was in at that Juneteenth pop-out show. All of this was a hot ghetto mess, by the way. I can't say I didn't notice Taraji was dressed like a man. Let that sink in. A Black woman dressed like a man. The same thing I noticed with Teyana Taylor's performance, the one with Victoria Monet. Victoria was the woman like Beyonce. Teyana Taylor was the man like Usher. And this was supposed to be a part of the tribute to Usher, who was honored at the award show. Disrespectful, by the way, on so many levels. First of all, you had all these bulldagging women on stage in front of a live audience, giving a show like they're at the adult convention, Blue Flame, Magic City, wherever. It was horrible. Then the whole Usher tribute was filled with nothing but women. And I was just wondering how they couldn't find out one Chris Brown.
Hey, Chris, come on, bro.
Omarion or somebody. Listen, I can see one female in a lineup featuring about 4 or 5 different acts, but how did this happen? Obviously, it was planned. The agenda here is super strong. Then when Usher got on stage to give his speech, they kept censoring him. And honestly, if you're cursing, yeah, you should be censored. But I also wondered why they allowed all of them 304s to get on stage all night cursing and twerking in their underclothes the whole night. No censorship for Ice Spice, bending her slow behind over. No censorship for Meg the Stallion, who also had on undergarments and popped her thought pocket on live TV in a Magic City uniform all night. Same for Latto, Tyler too. Oh yeah, and I'm trying to figure out why Taraji didn't tell Tyler, Latto, and Ice Spice that they're not like us either, while her and Kamala was talking about who wasn't like us. You know, to go along with the theme for the night. Funny how no one gave them the memo consistent with the theme of the show. But anyway, if you looked around, you saw nothing but failure. When the artist who got the most crowd participation of the whole night was the one clearing her throat before belching out some off-key notes, I knew something was wrong. And I realized why no one shows up to these events anymore. A big universal sold your soul circus. I get it. Why would any decent person at this point show up for this circus? Yeah, who would show up to that dump truck garbage wars of America talent show? Just a bunch of trash inside the building, outside the building, around the building, and the whole city, just filth, degeneracy, debauchery, and this is supposed to be like us? Sad part is the filth is all through the Black community. Before, it used to be a difference between the losers and the winners, but now the whole group is looking lost. I've been saying this for years now. It's very easy to jump on the city girls. Yeah, it's very easy to jump on Sexyy Red. But when your mayor is a city girl, your judge is a city girl, your DA is a city girl, they're all Teyana Taylor, masculine and aggressive wannabe men. When they talk, walk, act the same way, and there's no real difference between any of them, you have ratchets anchoring the women that's supposed to be classy and honorable. That's when you know you have a serious problem. The Jezebels work for the devil, and they've been fighting to take the souls of all the women. And remember, they're not just snatching the women's souls, but they're also coming for your daughters too. That's pretty hard to take in. It's just sad that the worst of us is constantly reproducing more of themselves, and this is how we get what we're looking at now. I'm saying though, Black women should be the loudest right now. Call this foolishness out, because this is the image being presented all over the world. It's not cute, it's not empowering, it's embarrassing. And honestly, whether you consider them like us or not, all of these people are representing the Black American woman. Yeah, on a global stage. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this hot ghetto mess below. Special thank you to Rob P. I appreciate you, Rob, for all of your support, as well as all the ladies supporting the channel: Starlet, Jasmine, Pamela, Adrian. Big shout out to Harold, Charles, and Dark Power. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.